morning, everyone. This is Anne Marie. Today is Thursday, December the 12th, and this is the SPY report. Hey, listen, I put one out early in the week and wanted to recap, take a look at how beautifully this formation has worked out, right? Let's have a look really closely. First, we built this pattern, and the measured move up was the next pattern, and look at what happened. We came in, we got very close, we failed to breach. Now remember, when I was talking to you about this, we had resistance level 1 on the monthly pivots. We had target 1 on one formation. We had an ABCD pattern that gave us another formation. You can see it inside of there, ABCD. Then we had this larger Gartley. No, what is that? Hang on 2 secs. Let's go back to a weekly. Can't remember if that's a Gartley or that's a butterfly. So we had this butterfly event, everything coming in here. And so we've begun to move back just a bit. Now, what's the chatter all about? The chatter is that, well, you know, Bernanke is leaving, and when Yellen comes in, she's going to taper, and that's had a gigantic effect on the moves in metals, in my mind. I believe that that's what's going on in the metals market, because that was set for a bounce, and it got really whacked with this noise here. Do I think Yellen's going to announce things about a taper? Probably not, but, you know, who am I to say? I've got no idea. That's not where my strength is. My strength is in reading the pictures. So let's do that. Let's take a look at what's happening here from a picture perspective. Expand a little bit and we can see what we've got going on. Here we have the measured move being completed. Are we in a range-bound event? Two things are going to matter. If we lose this level, and then we come down beneath here at the 177.70 or 177.80-ish level, we are going to collapse into the midline of this congestion, which is way down here at 175. Now, once that happens, there's another decision. If it does get to that region, it's past the 50% mark. Those of you that work with me know the 50% rule puts us here at about S3. That gives us 176.40. However, if we fade and come down into this congestion and do not immediately pop, S4 or the base of this event is on the horizon. What does that mean? That means that this whole event, this nice move here from October, completely erased. Why? Probably in another trading range. Okay, so we are not out of the woods by any means. Charts are not rolling over. It's not the end of the world. We're pulling back from the top of a range to the bottom of the range. What's the rule of thumb? Hate to sound like a broken record, folks, but if you're short, as long as you don't break resistance, you are to leave yourself exposed in a trade. What's relative resistance here if you did take the short at the breakdown and the loss of the pivot, like we know we're supposed to, particularly those of us who were at the pivot point webinar put on by Money Show. So we've got that pulling backwards here. Very interesting from that perspective. But if we are short from the loss of the pivot, relative resistance looks like it's right about here, folks. Right there at the top of the range. That's if you're soft. If you're hard, it's at the very top of this formation, 181.82, maybe 181.87, something like that. But notice this line again. Here's a low, higher low, higher low, higher low. This morning in the pre-market, we are down here, right? We are below these levels into the range. Let's see if we can hold up. We are not down here. We are certainly up around this region right here as the market is in flux right now before the open. So what do? If it continues down, folks, you shift your stop down into S1 or just above S1, and you just ride it down. All right, don't be skittish and don't look at a 5-minute chart. Really, unless you are just whiz-bang awesome, don't look at that. What do you... Anyway, sorry. At a loss for words there. Now, I will say, full disclosure, I used to trade a 5-minute chart because I was afraid of being in the market for a long period of time, and I was afraid of having my trades go back on me. Fact of the matter is, take the time preparing the setup, and that fear event goes away. All right? So do the homework, and you'll be better off for it. All right? Good luck trading today. Pay attention. The market is in all kinds of flux. Pretty disgusting if you're looking at it from a trending perspective. But intraday, we are starting to get some very interesting moves. 100% or near 100% retracements continue during this range that we've been in October, November, now here in December. Very, very noisy action. Pay attention, keep alert, and again, it's all about, can I hold support? Can I breach resistance? Those are the two things that you've got to pay attention to when you are saying, should I stay in the trade? All right? Good luck trading today.